Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the 29th of July, 2026. And before I start the news, this is quite an important message, but an unusual message. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like our videos because it helps us. I don't like to do it, but apparently we need to do that. Anyway, getting on to the main news. The main news today is very important because today is the day that Dr. Fauci is in the dock. And Dr. Fauci today has to tell the truth. And his pardon that was issued by Biden's auto pen has now been removed. So he can't depend on that. The moment he lies or tells a lie, he'll land up in jail. This is a very, very important day because he's going to be asked questions whilst in the dock in The Hague about what he's done. The stuff going to come out today that will blow your mind because Fauci himself actually had adverse effects from the vaccine and decided not to disclose it. He was rather poorly, but nobody knew that. He just took a few days away from it and other medication to reverse the damage that was done. This is the stupidity of the man, but this will all come out in due course. This is a very interesting time. My second story is that Donald Trump dropped a big bombshell yesterday, something that I've been telling you is coming for a long time, but it's now become public in the movie. There will be no income tax and no IRS. He said it out loud. I told you this 4 or 5 years ago, that this was coming. Now he said it publicly. Maybe you'll start to believe it now. My journey was to prepare you for what was to come. And that's what I did. I told you when I saw it. Because I was privileged to certain information that the rest of the world was not. And I shared that information with you. And now it's happening in real time. My audience knew this was coming. But for the newbies, there's a lot more to come. And if you join our Insiders Club or subscribe to our channels, you'll find that out. My next story is fascinating because the Clarity Act, the Save America Act, etc., the people who are against it are trying desperately to stop anything happening before the recess, which is in August, which is next week. It's called filibustering. It's called stalling. They try and do it because they're losing. And the biggest losers will be the big banks because it opens the world up to fair trade with digital currency. And the banks will lose out because they've had the monopoly. They've had the power. They've had control. They don't want to let go. Soon, you're going to be in control. And we, as a group of people, the Charlie Ward Show, are going to be doing courses on how you can look after your money so that it doesn't get stolen. There are plenty of people out there who will try and steal it. Because as we transition from an old system to a new system, you will become the bank. And we will educate you on how to protect your money from evil people outside and how to live off what you have without spending from your asset, like the rich and the super rich have done for many, many years. They all knew how to do it. We're going to show you and teach you how to do this so that you never ever touch your asset, but you live off the gains that you get from it. And you can decide how much you need per week, per month, per year to live off very happily so that you can pay all your bills and get all the things that you need, but without digging into your asset. We will help you with that. My next story is one that if you're waking up, this one will get you angry. If you're wide awake, this will make you laugh. Jared Kushner, the Zionist frontman, wants to buy FIFA. Of course, I was unaware it was for sale. But with Infantino at the helm, anything's for sale. FIFA is the governing body of football, or as the Americans call it, soccer. It's by far and away the biggest game in the world, watched by billions of people. Those numbers are dropping rapidly because of what's going on with the game, that it's being rigged, it's being fixed. And can you imagine if Jared Kushner actually owned FIFA? At least you could go to the bookies and place a bet on the winner at the next World Cup in 4 years, because that would be Israel. Are you awake yet? That's divine comedy. And then following that, they'd probably allow the United States of America to win 4 years after that for allowing it to happen. This is all part of the movie, all part of the pantomime. For those people who are waking up, they'll go, oh, you can't do that. For those who are awake, you just sit back and smile at the comedy of this movie. This is the comical part. And my final story is just backing up what we talked about yesterday. Japan is getting rid of US government bonds and stocks and their positions on a grand scale to save Japan, for the Japanese people. The problem is that puts the United States in financial trouble, big financial trouble. But that's big trouble for fiat currency. And let me explain one thing to you about fiat currency. The deep state, the cabal, the parasite class, they depend on fiat currency. When that disappears, their power disappears. Let me leave you with that thought. That was the news on Wednesday, the 29th of July, 2026. Have a wonderful day. Things are going to get a lot better. And don't forget, please subscribe. It helps us. And share this video. Bye-bye for now.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real, own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.